Hello, what's up, y'all? Hey, this is your boy, the Real. Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, I pray and hope that this video reaches y'all in the best of health, in the best of mind, and in the best of our spirit. Man, I am here tonight to share with you guys this very sad news about one Nigerian guy. You understand, a Nigerian guy suspected of murdering a 61 years old Italian lady in the Italian town of Rovereto. Rovereto, I think the town name is Rovereto. So this guy got sentenced to life in jail on the 5th of March, of course, this year. Man, it is very sad, I'm telling you. The man appeared to have very advanced mental issues. The man who committed this crime against the woman. Even the way the crime took place demonstrates that this man had some kind of mental issues. You understand? He had some kind of mental issues. Imagine a man sitting by only himself in a park in the evening time. You understand? Nobody is around. He is by himself sitting inside the park. You understand? And then when I see this old lady passing by, according to what they have said, I'm ever not quite sure if he is the one who committed the crime. I don't know. You understand? But they said he is the one who committed the crime and it took place in the evening time. You understand? In the Nicoloca Park in Rovereto. You see, he was sitting by himself in the evening time, the darkness in the park there, and then he see this 61 years old old lady passing by. According to what they said here, he attacks the old lady. You understand? He raped her in the park there. He beaten her, he raped her, and robbed her. That's what they said. They said he took the old lady's ring and escaped with it. That's what they said. You understand? All I know is that just looking at the man, you will understand that this man really isn't together with his head. You understand? You will understand that this man is a mentally sick human being. You understand? Imagine someone who would attack a 40 years old young man to attack a 61 years old lady. You understand? And raping a 61 years old lady, a 40 years old man is raping a 61 years old lady. It doesn't make sense at all. That 40 years old man must have mental issues. I believe that this man does have serious mental issues. But the way this country is right now, with all the anti-immigration rhetoric that's happening, with all the anti-immigration propaganda that's happening, with all the anti-African propaganda that's happening by their very leaders, you understand? So anything that an African is engaged with or involved in that has to do with the crime isn't going to be perceived as a small thing by these people. You understand? They will always try all in their best to show the Italian people that they really are taking care of the Italian people. They are protecting the Italian people. And as you know, in every society, the African, despite being the greatest victim on the face of this planet Earth and the victim of every people on the face of this planet Earth, they always like to present the African as the worst criminal that everyone should fear, everyone should distrust, and everyone should hate. That's not all in Italy or all in Europe. That's in all the societies all over the world. You understand? So let me read the article. Let me read the article that they wrote on this lady. You understand? I want to read the article, and I will still, share with you again what I believe really took place. And you understand? And even if this man did commit this crime, it has to be because he had mental issues. Now, I want to read with you guys the article. I want to read to you guys the article, what they wrote after the sentence. The femicide of Iris Setti. The woman's name is, in Italian, is Iris Setti, but in English language, they would read the name as Iris Setti. The man who raped and killed her sentenced to life in prison. The Nigerian guy's name, by the way, is Chukwuka Weke, and he is 38 years old. You understand? Some other reports says that he's 40 years old. You understand? So Chukwuka Weke, 38 years old, was found guilty of murder, robbery, and sexual assault on a 61 years old Italian lady who goes by the name Iris Setti. In Trento, the the court that sentenced him to life in prison is a court that's located in Trento. You understand? In Trento, a maximum sentence for aggravated murder, sexual assault, and robbery. After a deliberation lasting over 6 hours, the court of Trento has sentenced Chukwuka Weke, 39 years old, of Nigerian origin, to life in prison for the killing of Iris Setti, which took place on the 5th of August 2023 in the Nicola Joka Park in Rovereto. The murder took place back in 2023 and took place in Rovereto, precisely in the park of Nicoloca. Accepting the prosecution's thesis, the court, presided over by Judge Rocco Valegia, completely rejected the defense's request to recognize the defendant's incapacity to understand at the time of the crime, and also excluded the application of mitigating circumstances. You understand? So the lawyer who was defending the Nigerian guy who allegedly robbed, killed, and sexually assaulted this 61 years old Italian lady, the lawyer had asked the judges to consider the man as a mental inability, the man is mental handicap, that the man is suffering advanced mental issues, that the judges should consider that this man is suffering advanced mental issues. But the judges refused. They said, no, this man, we are going to sentence him to life in prison. And that's what they did. To continue reading the article, the murder of Iris Setti had shocked the entire community of Vallagarina due to the brutality with which it had been committed against a person known and respected within the community. The woman, who was returning home after an evening spent at her elderly mother's house, had been brutally attacked while crossing the Nicola Joka Park, the Nicola Joka Public Gardens, raped and then robbed of a ring. She was urgently transported to the Santa Chiara Hospital in Trento. She later died during the night between 5 and 6 August due to the injuries sustained in the attack. The autopsy revealed that no fewer than 49 blows had been inflicted, most of which were aimed at the victim's face. During his closing speech, prosecutor Fabrizio De Angelis spoke of an attack of unprecedented violence. According to his reconstruction, Weke's violent action, even though carried out with his hands, had the intent to kill the old lady. The defense and the defense's inability to understand. And so during the trial, the defense taken on pro bono, I don't know what pro bono is, the defense taken on pro bono by the lawyer Andrea Tomasi, president of the Rovereto Bar Association, had emphasized Weke's imputability, noting a possible inability to understand and want, and advancing the theory of the so-called Koro syndrome. I don't know what Koro syndrome is. This is my first time to hear about Koro syndrome. However, the theory clashed with the expert report carried out during the evidentiary hearing by psychiatrist Fabio Bonadiman, who had considered the man capable of understanding and wanting and consciously participating in the trial. The expert report was confirmed by the technical consultant appointed by the public prosecutor, psychiatrist Emmanuel Arregini. Okay, so before they started the trial, or before they decided to sentence this guy to life, they kind of had a psychiatric check on him to see whether he is capable, whether he is conscious enough or aware enough or mentally healthy enough to participate in his trial. You understand? So the psychiatrist is confirmed that this man is capable, he's aware, and he's capable of participating in this his trial. So the judges went ahead with the trial, with their judgment and their sentence, which resulted in sentencing Mr. Nweke, Mr. Chukwuka Nweke, to life in prison. Before the court retired to decide, Nweke asked it to be able to make some statements. I cry all day in prison. I didn't do anything. Please help me, he said in an almost incomprehensible voice. So one of the courts, you understand, before they sentence you, they kind of talk to you. They talk to if there is any witnesses, they talk to them. If there is lawyer, they talk to lawyers. Both sides, both parties, you understand, both the victim on the offender side, they will talk to both of you and then assess what you have told them, you understand. They go then and meet and decide their final decision. Before they went in to discuss between themselves, of course the judges, before they went in to discuss between themselves, the Nigerian guy, Chukwuka Nweke, asked the judges if he could make a statement, if he could speak. They said to him, go ahead and speak. He spoke. He said, I cry every day and the whole day in prison. I didn't do anything. Please help me. And he said this in a voice that you couldn't even understand. You don't even know what he is trying to say. You understand? Because this man is mentally sick. You just look at him in the pictures. You just look in the face in the picture. You know that his face is loose. He's someone who is not even having a full control of his own face. You understand? He don't even have full control over his own face. You understand? How do you expect this man to know what he's doing? You see? You see? He said to them, I cry in jail every day. I did not do anything. Please help me. This is what he said to the judges. You understand? And the voice in which he said this is difficult to even understand what he's trying to say. You understand? And so this was the article that they wrote about the whole situation of this Nigerian guy and the old Italian lady who is allegedly murdered by this Nigerian guy. Why do I say allegedly? Because nobody really have evidence. You understand? Nobody has a proof or evidence that he is the one, in fact, who committed this murder. You understand? Similar thing happened to a Senegalese guy. He also got sentenced, I think, just a day after this Nigerian guy got sentenced, the Senegalese guy got sentenced. I will make another video on that, on the situation of that guy also. Also, that guy, they sentenced him to life in prison. You understand? I came across the video of one Senegalese activist. I think he was born or raised here in Italy. He was accusing the Italian authorities and the Italian government of trying to please the Italian people at the expense of Africans. You understand? At the expense of Africans and other immigrants. You see? So that's how I discovered the situation of that Senegalese guy who got sentenced to life in prison. So to continue with the situation of this Nigerian guy, Chukwuka Nweke, who got given life sentence on the 5th of March 2025, just like some 3 days ago. So a day after the sentence was made by the judges, Chukwuka Nweke, a sister of Chukwuka Nweke, who also lives in the same town with Chukwuka Nweke, he went to standing in front of the court and had some kind of a banner in her hand. You understand? Also, journalists came and spoke with her. She said that her brother was having severe mental issues. You understand? And even before the crime was committed, she went to some organizations and talked to them about the situation, the mental issue, the mental situation, or the mental retardation of his brother. You understand? He went to seek help, you understand, with some organizations or some institutions, but nobody really took her serious. You understand? She went to tell them about the mental condition of his brother, her brother, what he's going through and how he's suffering mentally. You understand? With always losing control over himself. You understand? Speaking alone, overly drinking. You understand? But nobody really took her serious. So she said she said that the life sentence they gave his brother is really unjust. You understand? She said her brother didn't know what he was doing. He's a mentally ill human being. What he rather need is a help to be treated, not to be given life sentence. You understand? He said also, she also added that her brother, the crime her brother has committed, is caused by the institutions or the organizations she went to before the crime and told them about his brother's mental condition. You understand? But they didn't take it serious. They didn't consider it. You see, until the crime is committed, now you give him life sentence. Man, may God protect all of us. May God protect us. Especially we Africans, we don't have any defense. You understand? So for the smallest thing, anyone can treat us anyhow. Anyone can take us and throw us in jail, even on a lie. Because everyone understands that we have no leaders who can defend us. You understand? In fact, the leaders we have in Africa are mostly elected by by those who oppresses us. You understand? They know the kind of person to take and put on the top of our states. You understand? As leaders. You see, we don't have defense. We don't have defense. You see, we don't have any defense. Anyone can do anything to us and get away with it. Nothing will come out of it. Man, so I just came across the story of this Nigerian guy, man. And this 61 years old Italian lady got murdered. Man, it's very sad for both of them. For the mentally sick Nigerian guy and very sad for the 61 years old Italian woman who got murdered while returning from seeing her elderly mother. You understand? So I just came across the story and I had to share with you guys, man. I had to share with you guys and also share my thoughts. You understand? So that's what's up, guys. And like I always tell you guys, remember subscribe to my YouTube channel. You guys see that now I'm kind of really trying to have time to kind of make as many videos as I can on different events and share with you guys. You understand? Information is very important to know what's going on here and there. You understand? It's always very important for every human being. You understand? To know what's going on around the world, what's going on in your city, in the other country, with the other person is important. You understand? So remember, always subscribe, like every other YouTuber says. Remember, I'm just a part-time YouTuber, not like a full-time YouTuber yet. I'm just a part-time YouTuber who really try my best to have time and sit down and share with you guys my thoughts on the subject matter. You understand? So like I tell you guys, remember to always subscribe. Remember to always like my videos. Remember to always share my videos with your friends. You understand? And in groups. So until next time, see you again. I'm Son the Real. Peace out.